And now, the reason we got out of bed this morning for music and the spoken giggles, Singing Mama and Auntie B are our very own soulful duets.
Yay!
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing, Miss Tina?
I'm doing fabulous. How about
Yes,
you?
good.
Good.
Yes.
Doing well.
How you doing,
Yes, yes.
Jamil?
Good.
Yeah?
Good. Yep, up bright and early this morning. Well, it's usually the time I'm up anyways. But it's doing nice now.
It's true. It's true. So we have Miss Tina on here with us today, and she is involved in quite a few things that we would love to talk about. So why don't you give us a little rundown of some things that are big in your life right now and who you are?
And who you are?
I don't know.
Well, I am Tina Lynn Brown, Tina Lynn Padovani Brown. I am Italian. Yay.
I was gonna say, so are you Italian?
Half of me is, which the best half, whichever that is.
We love the Italians, just saying.
I
We're
do quite
Italian
a
too.
few things. Actually, I wear many hats. During the daytime, I am an enrollment services advisor for a college.
Nice.
So I help change
Very
lives
cool.
through education. So that's one of the things that I do. My family owns a music venue / bar here in Livermore. So my husband and I run that as well.
Very
It's
cool.
an awesome venue called the Letter R Place. It's really good. We have music every weekend. And then I give back to the community. I started motivational speaking like 3 years ago. So I'm a motivational speaker. I give back to the community. I have a battered women's shelter for women and children that I help assist. And within this last year, I've taken on child sex trafficking as something that I woke up one day and it was just really to my heart. It was like God was screaming at me, like, you need to get it out there. So I really started taking an interest in wanting to help the children. Of course, you know, I have children, 2 grown sons, and then I have 4 grandchildren. So that really hit home to me. And so that's how I came across you guys, like in January or February. And it's been incredible ever since. So yeah, I just really want to help the children. And it's really just been something that's been just poking at me for a while now. So
Yeah.
advocate for them. I'll be having an event sometime in October. I haven't picked the date yet, but hoping to do something with you.
Yeah, we would love it.
That would be awesome.
To promote your story, not promote your story, but get your story out there so that other people can understand, because people don't understand the severity of it.
They don't.
I don't, because I haven't been trafficked, but a person who has survived sexual, emotional, and physical abuse as a child and grown up, I couldn't even imagine. So people, they just can't wrap their heads around it. So having somebody tell their truth, sometimes I'm like, huh? Yeah, it's awareness. And I just love what you guys are both doing. You and Jami are doing so awesome getting it out there every day, because without you, I don't think people would be even half of where they're at in their mindset as to what it is. Hence why Kathy did her kids convoy.
Right, where she's doing it still.
Yeah, and yesterday was a pretty incredible day.
It was.
Came across, and I prayed and prayed and prayed, because I was really worried, because you know, when God sounds off the sirens, you better listen.
Right.
And more than one person told her, "Don't you go to that wall."
Right.
Okay. So I prayed, and they went to the detention center, and they were showing the buses and all that. And I was like, Lord, don't let her go. If they say no, they're not telling you that as a joke.
Right.
You know,
Right.
so she went as far as she could, I guess. But
she did, but she called it the devil's playpen. What an accurate description of that area. I mean, absolutely perfect, spot on description. For anybody who hasn't watched it, that you'll find those. She live streamed them on the Gay Patriot Super Channel. Kathy with a K. Kathy is, she went down there just like she said she would. She's interviewing people. The ones with Connie were amazing.
Connie was, yes.
She was, oh man, that just touches your heart. And there's so many things about it that so many people just haven't even heard of, let alone can understand. So it would be really important for everyone to go there. The Gay Patriot Super Channel, to watch what happened yesterday on there. That would be really, really good. Hi, Trish.
Hello, ladies.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So that really hit home yesterday, huh? For us who, and I think to myself, geez, that's just seeing what's on the outside.
Yeah,
that's what's going on the inside of these places, right?
Right. There are times in there for the ones that are being sent over here, like by the coyotes, brought by the coyotes, and stuck in the cartel.
Oh,
the cartel, right? The ones that are bringing them from over there to over here. You could be assaulted, raped. It doesn't matter your age, doesn't matter your sex. None of that matters. 20, 30 times in a day. Okay. Or repeatedly by the same person. There's no limit. If you have all free range over somebody and the control is what you love, you'll do anything, and anything means anything. Okay. So it's completely the stuff that she was talking about, the Connie gal yesterday.
In the canal,
that was kind.
That was good.
That was kindness that she was talking about compared to what is really doing, is really happening. So it's a bigger story. And so I'm waiting to see what unravels today with Kathy, but I'm glad you brought her up because there isn't a limit to evil until good stops it. That's the only limit. So raising awareness is the first step.
Yes.
But it's an important freaking step.
Amen. It is. And just seeing her, okay, yes, me too, Rich. I did too. And I cried with her. OMG.
She hit 777 subscribers.
I feel so bad right now.
That's awesome.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
I had a cold rush.
It's so good.
It's really good.
The place, just on the camera, okay, not being there. Ugh. It looks like death. Just looking at it. Sorry, my hair in my face.
You're great.
The way she was describing as she was driving, as she said, it looked like the zombie apocalypse or whatever that show's called.
Yes.
The Walking Dead.
Yes.
And then there was a Dollar General.
The Dollar
in the
General.
midst of it. Yes. In the midst of the zombie apocalypse.
Dollar General.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know, we always want to make sure that when we pray, like Jami and I do for sure, and I know you do, Tina, but when we pray, we're adding in, right? Extra prayers for these children, extra prayers for these young adults, these people that are being trafficked, because you don't know what you don't know. But God knows everything.
Literally.
Right? And the more goodness sent their way, the more it tips the scale for good.
Yes. And I just want to, I can't even say the words to appreciate what you both are doing. If it wasn't for you, I don't think a lot of this stuff would be happening. I really don't. I
think God would find a way, but I appreciate that we're part of it. You know, I love that. And I like I said, I appreciate so much. And you, my dear, so sweet. You send me little messages all the time. I love you. Jesus loves you. Have a good day. Yeah, buddy. That's what I'm talking about.
There is still good people in the world. Yes.
Yes, there is.
I like what was it? There's one day you guys don't do your show or whatever.
On the weekends.
It was, and I was at work and
or the one day that Brie was sick.
They don't have their show on today. That you were sick or something. I forget.
Yeah, Brie was sick.
There was one day you didn't have your show, and I was like, Lord, you need to make her feel better because I gotta hear them sing. I gotta hear their words of encouragement, because here's the deal. You can get up every morning and you have a smile on your face and you promote love for everyone, no matter what. Who the heck am I to not be able to get up and have a smile on my face and want to go out and help people, right? I mean, I'm not a millionaire, but here's what I do. What I do have, I give. And
that's awesome.
what I do for my career is what I do, right?
Mm-hmm.
So many people, like there's a gal I'm helping right now that
Mm-hmm.
her parents just put her down and called her dumb or whatever. She was an IEP or whatever. And you have to take an entrance test, right?
Right.
This girl scored 1 over what you're supposed to get. I
Nice.
said, oh, geez.
Good job.
You're
What kind of test?
Dumb, I would say.
Yeah.
What kind of test is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't do that.
It's okay.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. But like that's not dumb at all. A lot of people have to take classes if they haven't gone to school for a while, college. They have to take classes just to get to that level. She scored 1 above it. Amazing.
That's awesome.
Amazing.
Right? I mean, it's a little 8-minute thing just to test your knowledge, right? But and I was like, look, whoever told you were dumb, maybe they were talking about themselves.
Yeah.
Jealous or
pretty girl, really pretty girl. Mm-hmm.
Oh, well.
That could be why too.
In a lot of cases, I don't understand why, but sometimes parents get in a position where they feel like they have to compete with their kids. And that's a hard place to be. That's the devil too, just getting right. But it's really cool that you're able to just kind of give her
and
encourage check
and that's what I do, right? I encourage people because I need to be encouraged every day. I have my issues that I deal with. My father passed away 3 years ago. Whoa, here came the anger. And for 3 years now, I've been dealing with it. And it's not an easy thing. Sometimes I want to beat the freaking day out of people, but that's not God's way, right?
No, it isn't. But we all have emotions for a reason, right? None of our emotions are wasted. They're all there for a reason. And I have to tell you, and I've told you this before, but I'm going to say it out live so everybody can hear it. That when there's a kitty.
Hi, kitty.
Hey, he's like trying to come up here.
So when I have emotions now, it's bizarre to me, right? I wasn't allowed to have them before. So they would, they build up and they'd spit out and I'd look really crazy because emotions, when you don't spend them as they're given, they come out in crazy ways. Just like you said, you want to beat people to death. Well, yeah, that's not God's way. Let's go.
Yes, not.
Try to work with the emotions in a way. Like I'm more cognitive, I think, than I am an emotional being, just because of my life. So I'm trying to explore this emotion stuff, right? Except for love. Love I got. Love I love. It's the anger when it comes. I'm like, I don't like it. Stop it. Help me. I don't know what to do.
And what's amazing is most of the music that's out there is really about love, right? And broken hearts. But love is the most thing they sing about. But I appreciate your books that you had the courage to write. I read them. One of them I read I'm going to tell this story. One of them I read on the airplane going to see, it's called Will You Tell Them? Great book. I really recommend it. Everybody read it along with Slay the Dragon. But Will You Tell Them? I'm in the airplane and I'm reading her book and I'm praying and reading because I just can't believe what I'm reading. And just full of emotion, trying not to show it on the airplane, praying. And I looked out the window and I kid you not, it was, I think I was going over Colorado, maybe Utah, I don't know. There's this mountain cap like on the top and there's this heart rock on the mountain with snow on top of it. But this heart rock was sticking out and I tried to get my phone to take a picture. Too late, past the plane passed.
Right.
But for me, I'm still working through that anger. And people flip my switch. The triggers are bad. And it's like, look, I'm trying to pre-warn you. Okay, here's the deal. Don't do it. Why do people find it funny to upset you? I don't like that. And so
I don't know.
I'm a type of person who wants to show love, but I'm a human. And you keep poking this little bear, she's gonna come out and whack you one, and I don't want to do that.
It's true.
I warn the people in my house all the time. It's like, do you want the monster to come out?
The people in our home are a little different than the outsiders outside, right?
True.
Who don't mean good intentions or who have ill will, or maybe they're just have pain in their own self, but have never talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I do what I do. I'm in this little community, okay? I have maybe 50, 60 people show up at my events. And let's keep it real. It's a bar, right? So people are like, oh, you're going to bring Jesus to the bar? Yes, I am.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm bringing Jesus to the bar. You better believe I am.
Dude made wine. We're good.
Exactly. Jesus is everywhere. And
Yes.
where do people go that are hurting the most?
Where other people are hurting.
Like, yeah, I think the bar is just like a church. I really do. People go where they feel accepted, where they feel like they can get some kind of relief.
We know
And
the
if
Cheers
your
theme
place
song.
is that, there you go. Where everybody knows
knows
your
your
name.
name. Yes. And it's kind of like that. Pardon me, I have to wipe my little nasally drip. But
Right
and
away.
we promote live music, okay? Here's the thing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We support live entertainment, period, right? And it took us, I mean, my mother-in-law's had the place since 2011. So what, we're on 10 years now?
Wonderful.
And talk about what we've been through in 10 years because of jealousy. And because this year is the first year I can think of my mom without, oh, honey, God bless you. Oh, I pray for you, Trish. You know,
realize that I can thank her and for giving me life, and that's enough for now.
Good for you.
That's
Good
awesome.
for you.
Amen.
I mean, it takes a lot of work to get to places. We all have special gifts and we all have special struggles.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Right? This is why it's so important to come together. Right?
Amen.
We get a different perspective when we hear somebody else's experience. And I love that. So tell us about, you said you have this anger stuff going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're working with
me
it.
off.
There you go.
I'm keeping it real. They piss me off.
Yeah.
Okay, but you also have a lot of love.
Because I don't get where they're coming from sometimes. Like, you know, smacking me on the side. Maybe it was an accident, but it freaking hurt. And being that I was abused, you smack me and my arm's going up. I don't if it's, you know, and whatever.
She's going to be our bodyguard. We're going to bring her with us.
That's demeaning or you're making fun of me, guess what? I'm going to snap back at you and say, not here. Because you're going to put me in a place that I don't want to be. And then I'm going to end up taking myself out of character. And that hurts my spirit the most.
I see.
When I allow someone to take me out of character, because I'm allowing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
My truth. But sometimes I can't help it.
And I agree with you. There's a lot of times I've seen this happen. I don't understand because I don't do it, but I've seen it. I'm like beat down, right? So I don't have the same reactions,
Right.
but I've seen it a lot. And one thing I have noticed is that it comes from a place of not being heard, not being seen, feeling like you're being completely misrepresented. And so in my mind, I'm not trying to make offensive statements here. What I'm saying is out of love. In my mind, you need to find a place to be seen and heard that's stronger than anyone else can say. Right? Yes. So you have to be able to say, you know what, you can think what you want, but Jesus got me.
Amen.
Jesus got me. No matter what you say, Jesus got me.
And I'm getting better with it, but it just takes moments.
It does, absolutely. And you're wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
You're absolutely wonderful.
You.
Jami,
So are you.
You are too. Absolutely wonderful. I love you both.
You're both
like forever.
You guys are great. And you guys are the Jesus. You're showing
we got
thank you.
The Jesus. We showed the Jesus.
We got the Jesus.
In your cup of Jesus.
Yeah, cup of Jesus. I love you so much. Oh my goodness.
Anymore. Here's what I tell people. We all have a story. We've all been somewhere. Some are luckier than others. But we wouldn't be who we are right here, right now, right? We wouldn't be talking right now if I didn't have an abusive father, stepfather, ex-husband, whatever, right? I would be somewhere else. I'd probably be jaded. Jaded.
Right? Just listen to that song yesterday. That's hilarious. Yeah, I mean, it's possible, but I think the light that we have inside of us is what connects us. You know, because we can relate to most people. And
Yes.
that's the coolest
Yes.
part. It's the
Yes.
light that you have and the light that we have, right? That binds us together. And sometimes the
Amen.
abuse has a way of bringing that out because we work through it really hard, and then we seek other people that have also, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And we never dim our light for other people. We shine brighter so they can come up,
Amen.
catch up. Okay, that's something I just have to say, because
I mean, look at you. You
abuse
trip
does
me out
that.
sometimes. I have to say that. You just trip me out sometimes because here you are. Whoa.
All the crap that she's been through.
And she's still saying, no, Tina, don't be angry.
Don't be angry.
And I'm like, well, darn. If she's not angry, why should I be angry?
Right?
Right? But
It's
like I tell
annoying,
people,
huh?
you know, it's
not annoying.
You cannot, it's like a vinyl record. Okay. You understand this more than anybody. But you can't get rid of what's already been implemented in your life, right? It's there. It's your truth. And nobody can take that from you. No matter if it's right or wrong or what you've been through, they can't take that from you.
Nope.
But it's what you've done with it and what you are doing with it. And like I said, you better hold on and buckle up your seatbelt because big things are coming your way. And I just mean people are going to know your name because you're telling your truth.
Everybody knows your
Right?
name.
we coming to California.
And my heart always just gets so big when I see you ladies and you sing your talent. You put goosies on my arm. I always wanted to sing like that. My mom would always be all, honey, you're off key. I'm all, so where's my hairbrush?
Good for you.
You're off key. I only have a pen right now, but hey, it's okay.
It works.
Jamie,
Everything
too.
works.
I have my little singing station. My husband cracks up. So I have to tell you a funny story real quick.
Okay.
So we have a motorhome, right? So I wanted karaoke for our motorhome. So I'm on Amazon and this karaoke machine looked like really big. And I was like so excited to get this karaoke machine, right?
Yeah.
Like comes in, the box is like really light. And my husband's all, are you sure it's a karaoke machine? And so we open the box and then there's another box and it's this little tiny karaoke machine. I'm paying $80 for this. Okay.
All right.
But oh my gosh, it's so much fun.
I love them.
It was
oh man.
I thought it would be humongous.
It's a little tiny thing. Have you downloaded this Mule app yet?
My phone does not like any apps. I don't want to say out loud what app I had because I don't want to discourage people.
I had the same one though, and I had the same problem.
Yes, and it messed up my phone, so I had to get rid of it. And my phone's all, no, you can't download no more. So I'm gonna get a new phone someday. There's nothing wrong with this one, but it's
when I buy a new phone. And I can download what I want.
I go to YouTube to the karaoke section and we sing.
Hey, that's what we do too.
Walking. No, it's fun.
Yeah, it is really fun.
I love that they have a bunch of karaoke.
Sing all of a sudden wants to hog the singing machine.
The one who mocked you. You got that. My turn.
It's kind of like when the dad refuses the dog, and then the dog only loves him.
Yeah,
it's a Beethoven moment.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hold on. So Fox is saying that their emotions got blocked by their family when they were growing up, and the only time they left them alone was when they were blank. They lost control when they were 20.
When he turned.
And yeah, I don't know, can't remember if they're female or male. They regret it deep down, but now they despise it. And then Mystic loves us.
Probably their own, some people
their
don't
own issues.
Own what they've done, right? And
yeah.
So instead, they just don't deal.
Yeah, they shove it under the rug. That's the pet.
Look at the last thing. It's hilarious.
I'm full of love, but when they demean me or treat me like the enemy when I am trying to help them, well, that just really boils my spaghetti.
Boils my spaghetti.
You betcha.
God is my only judge.
Amen.
I'm a lady.
Oh, did she say that? Okay. Okay. And Trish, yes, all the abuse makes us the people we are today to fight for the ones who can't. We made it, and now we can help the ones still in pain.
Yes.
Human ascension can be somewhat difficult at times. That's true.
And guess what?
Writing helps me cope.
What?
You
God
what?
us to be a doormat. We're not a doormat.
Nope.
And
We
God
are
doesn't
not.
want us to be a doormat. Setting those boundaries is so important. But guess what? Sometimes it's hard to set boundaries because you don't even
really
realize
hard.
them.
It's really hard all the time. Really hard. All the time. Really hard.
You don't realize that. We have this little sacred space, right? And we don't realize sometimes when we're trying to help, we're overstepping. And I'm going to tell you another little story because I'm Miss Helper, right? I love to be there for you. I love to help people. This lady, I was dating this gentleman one time, and this lady, this really nice lady who's very Christian, she said, now, well, Tina, if you keep doing the angels' work, you're going to put them in the unemployment line. I said, what? She said, oh, God, sometimes prayer is all you need. Sometimes prayer is all, let God do his work. If we overstep, then we put ourselves sometimes in harm's way.
True, but I think sometimes we need to. If I saw a kid being beaten in the street, I'm sorry. I'm going to go put myself in between that kid and whoever doing the beating. I'm
talking more about like always listening to someone that's got stuff going on, or always being that person, and then you
the boundary thing.
It's like you hang up the phone and you want to go take a nap, kind of thing, right? It's like, oh. So setting those boundaries. Okay, honey, I wish I could. I'm going to pray for you. I got to get off the phone now. You know how long it's taken me to be able to do that?
No. A while?
Years. To say I got to go in fear that I might upset that person and lose that friend, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but I mean, and I've been there too. But I mean, when I finally got out of it, it was like, okay, Heavenly Father knows my heart. Heavenly Father knows their heart. Amen. And if it's time for me to get off the phone right now, then it's okay for both of us. And the story's still going to be there, and you can still talk to me later about it.
Yes.
But, sometimes that boundary thing is a hard thing sometimes. And especially with somebody that you feel connected with. And because I know even with me and Bree sometimes, we have to be like, okay, I can't talk between these times, even though we want to talk to each other all day long. But but
we won't get anything done.
I know.
We'll just sit there and laugh and talk all day,
and then even after like we get off here, sometimes we're still on here for like an hour or so afterwards.
Just chatting,
and then just chatting, and the kids are coming over and like, hi, Aunt Bree, blah 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 blah. And then she's like, okay, I really have to go pee, or I really have to go do laundry, or I really have to go.
That's wonderful.
I'm like, me too. And and when she was here, when she was here for those 2 weeks, it was awesome because we were just talking all the time.
Yes.
And
that's awesome. Well, my husband and I do too, right? We talk all the time to the point, like I said, it's like having a summer party every night. Everything. And it's like, okay, but you have to get up at 3 a.m. My husband has to be to work at 5 a.m.
That's how my husband
has to commute. So getting him to go to sleep, it's like getting a child to go to sleep. It's hard for him. His mind won't shut off. And he's like, but my mind won't. Shh.
Here's some
sleepy time tea or something, right?
Has the valerian root. I have Benadryl. What a pleasure. We can mix them all together.
Lipstick and a cigarette.
I'm
a lady like
love it. I love it.
What song is that?
It's a song. I don't know, but I love that.
That's cool.
I think that might be gunpowder and lead.
Really?
I don't know. I just made that up.
Miranda.
There you go.
I think that was her name said.
I like what Fox said. She said, my writing helps me cope. Also, they learn.
Oh, yes.
Don't piss off an author. Yeah, if you read any of my stuff, you might learn some of that too. Just saying. I love you. I want to read what you write because I'm happy about that. I try to write in a way though that's like really kind, but also it's truthful. Because I'm not trying to hurt anyone. I want to give the message like it's important, but at the same time.
Yes.
Ingrid Andress.
Well, you know what? I would love to hear your book without being kind.
Not gonna happen. I don't know how to do that.
It's true. That's another thing. That's another thing, like between me and her, is that she'll write everything like sweet and lovely and to the point, but sweet and lovely. And I'm like, not like that. And so
I'm not like that at all.
I'm still gonna be like to the point. Yeah. And if you're pissing me off, I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, maybe you could do it a different way. I'm like, no.
Oh, this happens all the time.
No, I can't. I try. It does not work that way.
I swear.
God
has blessed us with you both. But being able to still be sweet and kind,
right,
is a beautiful blessing, because I don't know how you can if you didn't have Jesus.
Well, I did though. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. I had him for long, many long years.
He went through a lot of the crapness too, and
he
was still blessing.
He went through everything
on the cross
for us.
Yes.
Does now with us.
Yes.
You know, and so that's true.
Yes.
So and if we're supposed to be like him,
right,
then we say it truthfully, right?
Yes.
But I don't think I'm pretty blunt, like most of the time. I say exactly what I mean to say. Yes. Exactly what I mean to say. And most people don't do that. They have a roundabout way of speaking, and that's circular crap. I don't like it at all. Tell me what you're trying to say.
Just tell me what you mean.
Well, can I just tell you a little secret?
Sure, please.
I talk to Jesus all the time and said, why did you give us free will? Why did you do that? Because he wants us to follow him unconditionally, right?
Right.
But sometimes it's like, okay, but then you just like open the door for us to do whatever we wanted. And that's I kind of like a little bit more structure.
So have structure.
I'm going to push it to the envelope. I smoke. I have a cup of cocktail sometimes. I swear, and it's not Christ-like, but I am Christ-like in other ways, right?
Simon Peter wasn't always that way either. He was kind of the mischievous one.
Yeah,
and he was one of Jesus' closest friends.
He couldn't help himself. That's why I always tell my husband, I can't help myself.
Right? And that's when people be like, bless your heart.
Yeah, bless your
heart. It's so funny. So when people say that, I'm all, are you cutting me? That's how they cut you.
I think it's a sarcastic note sometimes. You're like, oh, you're so pretty. Like cutting you down kind of thing.
Oh,
not literally.
What I mean by that is they're cutting you down when they say, well, bless your heart.
And sometimes I do think it is like that, but I think it's more of like a sarcastic tone.
Yeah.
So where, like on Friends, you know the show Friends, right?
I love the show Friends.
Me too. And you remember when
Phoebe is my favorite.
That's totally her. She's totally a mixture between Phoebe and Monica. And
can't help Monica. She's a little obsessive compulsive disorder. We're the same age. I think we're all four. Oh, let's see, 4 friends, right? 3 friends. What are the girls?
3 girls. 3 girls, 3 boys.
I think all 3 girls are in all of us.
Oh yeah, for sure. We're a little bit floopy, a little bit flirty, and a little bit OCD-ish.
Oh yes.
Bree tries to be flirty. And it's like hilarious.
Bread? I like bread.
She's like Ross in that way.
You like who, hun? I'm sorry.
She's like Ross in the flirting style. So methane.
Ross,
I'm not like that. I don't talk about farting. Why you always got to come back to that? Why?
Hey man,
why do that?
Burp up or fart her out. Either way, it's gotta come out.
I don't want to talk about it. No.
No, just when he was talking to like the gases that don't smell. Remember when he was talking to the pizza girl?
The pizza girl. Yeah. Remember? Was I just talking to her
about gas? Yes, Kitty, you were.
How
It's
fun,
true.
right? We didn't have that comedy. We need to
Yeah,
laugh.
exactly. It's awesome.
Do
Their
you believe
comedy is
in
amazing.
laughter? You have to laugh.
Yep.
My husband and I laugh all the time over silly. I don't even know why, but he just makes me laugh.
That's
That's
good.
the best.
Sometimes we're like,
That's good.
what am I laughing for? Right?
For
Funny.
fun.
And my husband, I guess how he deals with things, he makes a joke out of everything.
That's
You know,
kind of
but
how we grew up. Yeah.
he laughs it off because he was lucky. He had great parents. His mom's still alive, but his dad passed. But he had great parents, and so he's very lucky. He had a blessed life. But he just makes people laugh, and I guess that's what his dad did. I didn't get the pleasure of meeting Mr. Brown, but I find it incredible how he could still be funny in the midst of what we got going on, because we've got stuff going on all the time. It's amazing what we have to deal with. Just helping my mother-in-law run the bar. People are a trip.
Mm-hmm.
They're very
That's kind.
demanding.
Look at you being kind.
People
People are a
trip.
trip. Uh-huh.
It's true.
They're demanding, and if you tick them off, they're going to go be a keyboard warrior on Facebook or
Yep.
don't go to that place. I went there and da 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 da. Oh, was your drink good? Was the help good? Was the music good? Did you dance?
Mm-hmm.
So that's a
I
whole
don't
other story.
do
But
any of that.
there's a lot on my husband and I, because we wear many hats, and we both have to work a full-time job, because guess what? Owning a music venue does not pay the bills.
No, it does not.
Probably not.
Unemployed musicians, they call them that for a reason, because they
Unemployed musicians, yes.
get paid so much for a gig, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the music that we promote and the people that we promote is so important to us, because the Bay Area, just where I live, a lot of great musicians have come out of here. So we want to keep it going, right?
Right.
That's
right.
awesome.
It's a lot. And then working full time and then doing my ministry.
Right?
I'm in trouble.
You're in trouble?
I forgot to talk about my ministry.
We still have time. No trouble here. Go for it. Go for it.
Oh, my sister, Bishop Shirlene, I'm sorry. I don't know why I forgot.
You didn't. You're still doing it. We're
See,
still
you
here.
remember.
You know what it
You
is I woke up with 20 minutes and I'm like, okay, this is totally like a movie, 20 minutes to get myself together. And
you woke up late?
Late.
Okay. I'm like, I
That's
woke up in 20 minutes.
But my ministry, it's Spirit Alive Ministries, but my ministry that I'm working with, Bishop Shirlene Cook, she came into my life when I did my second event 3 years ago.
Oh, okay.
And it was from an ex-employee of mine that brought her to me. And she has been the biggest blessing in my life and has really worked with me with teaching the Jesus, right?
The Jesus.
That's the Jesus, as you say. And how important it is to love on people, no matter what.
No matter
matter what.
Love is all you need, right?
Yep.
So I'm doing.
What's her name again? Bishop Shirlene
Cook. Shirlene Cook.
Shirlene Cook.
Bishop Shirlene.
And what's the ministry called?
Spirit Alive Ministries. She's on Blog Talk Radio. So if you go Blog Talk Radio, I don't have the phone number. I can look it up, but yeah, let me look it up, because you can go on there and you don't have and you can listen. Listen, Linda. It's good stuff.
Linda.
Listen. What's her name? Shirlene?
Shirlene. Shirleen. So the number, what's great about Spirit Alive is you don't have to go to a brick and mortar.
Yeah.
Okay. She's all across the world. She gets on all across the world. So the number is 714-364-4337. Right now she's taking care of her mother, so we only have worship service right now. Next month.
714-364-4337.
You're so good. 714-364-4337, Spirit Alive Ministries. Okay. And what's great about what she does is she is the one, Spirit Alive Ministries. She is the one that brought me more awareness about sex trafficking. She has been an advocate for it for over 30 years.
How wonderful.
And here in the Bay Area, there's a town called Oakland, California,
Right.
where she did a lot of, one thing was called Ministry on the Green, where they just go to the park and talk to people and minister to people and give food or whatever. And so she's known about this for a long time. And she's been a really big part of my success with my events because she's been able to pray with me before every single one.
Wonderful.
And she prays every service. They pray for the traffickers, for the people, the kids that are trafficked, and the people that are trafficked, and the people that are addicts, and the people that, you know, she is that person that's the walking ministry. When she lived here in Livermore before she moved back to Missouri, she would go out. Now she's retired, so she's on a retired income. She'd get paid and go feed the homeless.
Oh, wow.
So when you have people like that, who am I to be so angry all the time? I try not to be, but sometimes I can't help it.
I love that you have a perspective that seems to be it's easily penetrated by the goodness. Like you don't have your walls up so high that you're blocking both the good and the bad. That's a really hard place to be in. When people come out of abusive situations, they tend to just block everything. So you're in a place where you've learned to let the good in. Now we just got to get you to learn to put this one down so the bad can leave. And you're on your way, girl. You are doing so many amazing, amazing things. I want to talk to you about your venue that you have, the place where people come and sing.
Yes.
Because we were talking. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I'm trying to put this up on the thingy. So is it life or live?
Spirit alive, like you're alive. Spirit
alive. Okay.
Hold on. Let me see how I put it in here. Sorry.
You're good.
We're only human. What I love about this is it's raw and it's real and it's not fake.
Nope, it's true.
We are.
That's why I like it live.
This is how real life goes. There's no cut. Yeah, spirit alive. ALIVE.
Okay.
I'm alive. Yeah. Spirit Alive Ministries. And every Sunday morning.
Oh, very good. Love
9:00 a.m. What am I? Western, so Pacific Standard Time. And your time, 11 her time. So, I think 12 Eastern time. So she's on, and what's great is you can go on there and listen. And after you hear the service, you can press your one, and she will let you talk what you thought about the service. Yes,
that's cool.
Yes, and
that is very cool.
Every Sunday morning we have worship, and I just love it. These people get down. They get down and worship God in a way that just touches your soul. You know, if you're having a bad week and you listen to that, your week's not bad no more. And it's not. He never asks for a dime either.
That's awesome.
That means a lot to me. That means a lot. Because a lot of times people are like, you know,
evangelists.
You're going to repent, send me money. What just happened? I'm not asking you. I'm asking the Jesus. He'll tell me where to put my money because he's good like that.
Amen.
Like where he needs it. So that's really cool. I like that.
Yes.
Yeah,
and here's
awesome.
the thing. Here's the thing. Jesus says you have to tithe 10%. What does that mean? 10% of your
10% of your time.
It's really, to me, time is more valuable than money. So when someone is volunteering, look at what Kathy's doing.
Yep. Exactly.
That's priceless.
And they say time is money. So, you know.
Before there was no such thing as money.
Yeah. It's just barter and trade.
Right? And it's going to get back to that. You watch, because if you look on the dollar bill, it says promissory note. So it's not even really worth the paper.
Yeah, it's an IOU.
Piece of paper, you guys. It's paper.
I owe you $50. There you go. That's what it is.
We're just trading
IOUs. That's not what Jesus wants us to do. And that's what he means. You know, all this stuff that I've been seeing lately and in the last year, because you're in half now almost, right? We've been shut in because of COVID. And out here, it's really liberal. So they're really goofy about it. And you're like, okay, I'm not getting that jib jab. I'm sorry.
No.
But they're real liberal.
Secret.
Okay? No offense, love you all, but I'm not doing it.
You can disagree with people and still love them.
Yes.
Mhm.
You know, we can disagree with them and still
And they're
respect
like,
them.
what do you mean you're not going to do it?
Mhm.
That's what I said, no, it's a real hard no. I'm sorry. I love you. If you don't want to see me because I didn't get it, it's okay. But
No Jabberwockies.
yeah. But when you think of Jesus, I mean, how many songs come into your mind?
Millions.
Lots and lots and lots.
My favorite. Oh, what a wonderful child, Jesus. So lonely, meek and mild.
I do not know that one. That's awesome.
New life. You know that one.
Don't.
New hope, new joy you sing. Won't you listen to the angels sing? Glory, glory, glory to the newborn King. You girls would sing that so beautiful. I know.
Thank you. I
like
didn't know
you
it.
singing it. I'm just trying to find it, and I don't think I know that one.
Mariah Carey sings it, but
Does she?
called,
Definitely don't know it.
called
Mhm.
Wonderful Child, I think, or Jesus Wonderful Child. I don't know. Jesus Wonderful Child.
I don't know, but
Christmas.
I will look it up. That's amazing.
Yes.
Mhm. Yeah, Christmas is like the time when all the Jesus songs come out,
Love them.
and it's awesome.
My favorite radio station is Caleb, you know.
So many people.
I was listening to that for so long, and then they just kept doing the ask for money thing, and like, okay, I'm gonna change it now.
Well, they do the marathon twice a year, I think.
And I did used to give. And then somebody messaged me in my Facebook and said, look, they have more money than you will ever know. Don't go take your money to other places, please.
Yeah.
And so I did.
I mean, they are giving away free groceries.
Well, that's good.
So that's always a plus.
I don't even know like what their financial standing is. I think that people who
It's ridiculous.
donate to it it doesn't, to me, it has no bearing on me. If they give with their heart, that's the intention. They get blessed
Correct.
for it. That's how we
Amen.
all are.
Amen.
So when
Right.
somebody needs something and somebody else comes in and fulfills that need, that's the Jesus.
That's the
Okay.
Jesus. Yep.
So
You just
wherever
told
that
me.
is.
She
Huh?
checks us all the way with Jesus all the time. She's like, okay, yes. Giving is
Jesus.
from your soul, right?
Right.
But the point is, you don't have to give to have Jesus's love.
That's
Right.
true.
Exactly.
In a sense, like you don't have to give to whoever's telling you to give to them.
Right.
But Jesus, when you have love that way, the way that Jesus gives us love, you automatically want to share it. And that's what
Amen.
happens, right? So we don't, when you go to church and they're like, you have to pay us this money, I have issues with that. Some people
Right.
don't.
So do
Some
I.
people are like,
Me
I'm
too.
totally in, and they give with their heart. Bless them. I decided that for me, I spend my money and my time in places where I feel that I'm called to spend it. To me, that helps me. Now, everybody's on a different level. Everybody has a different intent. And we pleasantly and playfully make fun of a lot of things. But that doesn't make it wrong if your heart is in it.
That's right.
Right.
You're
Okay,
correct.
the person who's saying it to you. No, you're doing, I'm just saying, I'm saying what you're saying. I'm just making sure it's clear that everybody who's given to anyone because they felt in their heart to do it, it's a very good thing. And God blesses that too. That's
But
all
you
I'm saying.
don't have to feel guilty if you can't.
If you
For
don't.
not doing it.
Right.
Is
Because,
my-
and I
Yeah.
agree with you. I totally do. Money isn't a bad thing. It's the love of money, the
Yeah.
worshiping of money. It's the raising
Yes.
money above the people.
above our
That's-
Heavenly Father.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's the bad thing.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Well, thank you for that. That's why I love you so much. Oh my goodness, squeeze it all out of you and put it on me.
Oh my goodness, that's graphic and weird.
Squeeze it out. Yes, just sprinkling your
I don't even know like what I'm supposed to do, but I'm not
Itsy bitsy dust.
You like the blessing dust?
I love you so much, Tina. You're amazing.
I cannot help myself.
That's okay. When you're amazing, you just are. All right, go ahead
Sherry
and read
says
that.
the most
Jamil.
beautiful things
Eyes.
of the world
But
are
our-
not seen with the eyes, but felt with the heart, and made for sharing with the world and angels among us all.
God
Walk
bless
among
you,
us all.
Sherry. Thank you.
Yes,
That is
very
so
good.
I think I'm
I'm
insane.
insane. They're the brainwashed ones, but warning them for over a year, and they still listen to the TV over their own family. Hard to love them after this, but still
Yeah.
trying to warn them about things.
Well, here's
They
the
just
I
thing.
don't think
love
I don't
them.
think it's hard to love them. I think it's hard to be around them. There's a big difference.
Yeah.
You have such when we are connected to people biologically, we have this innate feeling to help, to love, to be with, right? That's God-given. It's good. And so when they have a
Amen.
completely different idea and they're worshiping something that's different, it's harder. But that's not the love that's harder. It may be the tolerance of the situation, but I think you still
Or the
love
liking
them.
factor.
I have a confession. For
Oh,
a
I
whole
like
year,
confessions.
I watched that TV and it made me crazy.
Yep.
What TV?
I watched
The
TV.
TV.
Well, I don't want
Oh.
to say, the music, the news channels that I was watching.
Oh,
24/7.
mainstream stuff.
And it made me stressed.
MSM.
It made me have anxiety. And guess what? As soon as I turned it off, I started watching you guys and other people.
Yeah,
Let me
buddy.
just tell you, my life changed because I can't even turn it on unless we're watching a movie. My husband and I love to watch movies, but I don't want to even look at the TV anymore because
Right?
it's real in raw form right here. You can't make this stuff up. It's not fluff. It's not
No fluffing.
It's real, right?
Yes.
And that's what I love
It's
about it. It's real and honest, and there's no edit, cut, and action. There's none of that.
No, it's kind of just jump in and hope you can swim.
It's true.
Ta-da!
Like, come join us. Get on the road.
And I
You know
love
what's
it.
amazing too is everybody who's come on here, for the most part, except for say maybe 4 of our guests that we've had, it's their first time or they're really nervous. And every single one of you guys, from you to Jacqueline to Jami, right, to even Lorendi, to just clear back to the beginning, every one of you have risen to the occasion, shared amazingly. We've all been feeling the Jesus. And I think that everybody has more abilities than they even give themselves credit for. You are amazing, Tina.
Thank you. And so are you, my dear.
Thank
You are the
Look
light
at
of the
this hair.
world. Hi, beautiful little one.
Good morning.
Oh, you look just like your mama.
Doesn't she though?
Hi.
Just
Are
look
you
at her
just
hair.
waking up?
Isn't that amazing?
Oh, that's a beautiful way to wake up in the morning. Your
I
hair's
know.
good.
Took all night to get it that way.
Guess what? I'm a nana. And my
She's a grandma.
grandbabies love their nana.
She's like, I don't know. I'm not
She
awake.
can't hear you.
I know. That's She's
She's
cute.
All right, have a great day,
Thank you.
Trish. Have
Have
a
a good
great
one,
day.
Trish.
Everybody check out Trish Beard. She's got some great stuff. I believe if you're the same one
Her
I'm
own
thinking of.
page.
I think so. I really do think so.
So are you gonna sing for me or are you gonna play me a song? I want you both to sing for me. A cappella.
Acapella. Okay, what song?
A cappella. I mean Pella.
What song? You have that?
Whichever one you want.
Go ahead, deer in the headlights. Let's see what you come up with.
The only one I have in my head right now is I'm Real with J-Lo because that's the one that Chad's trying to sing with me.
True, but you kind of need both parts. So
It's
how
true.
about you do Hero?
Okay. You would
You
say
are a
that,
hero.
wouldn't you? Okay, let me get the words. Hold on.
Words coming your way. While she's doing that, I'm going to do one of the promos from one of my books. Hang on just a sec, ladies.
Before I forget, ladies,
Yes.
came to me in my thoughts, vision, however you want to say it. I really think you might want to think about doing musical theater, virtual or whatever.
That would be awesome.
All have beautiful voices and it heals, and with the little kids and the adults too, and your friend that major, what was his name? That major.
Oh, Dr.
Tori
Tori.
Doctor.
Or Tori Doctor.
He does his own.
You guys would do such great little acting things with skits and musical.
Little
Thank
monologues.
you. All right, hang tight for a
Thank
second.
you. That's a good idea. Those are so good.
I love them. I'm so excited that
You
they
caught
out.
me!
I'm sorry, I'm
We
not keep
caught you.
smoking.
Oops!
Okay.
I didn't mean to.
We're shush.
Okay.
Okay. All right, you're
Ready?
singing Hero and go.
Okay. Okay. There's a hero. If you look inside your heart, you don't have to be afraid of what you are. There's an answer. If you reach into your soul, and the sorrow that you know will melt away. And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on. And you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you'll finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you. It's a long road when you face the world alone. No one reaches out a hand for you to hold. You can find love if you search within yourself, and that emptiness you felt will disappear. And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you'll finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you. Oh, the Lord, the Lord knows that dreams are hard to follow, but don't let anyone tear them away. Hold on, there will be tomorrow. In time, you'll find the way. And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you'll finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you. That a hero lies in you.
Wow.
Yay!
Thank you for making my eyes leak.
You're welcome.
I love your voice.
Absolutely angelic. You both have the
Thank
voices
you.
of angels. And I don't just do that to blow smoke. I'm telling you the truth.
Thank you.
That
You're
was
blowing
awkward.
smoke over here.
Right.
It's
And it
okay.
sent me
so
back
cute.
to when that album first came out. I had the cassette.
Nice.
So
Mhm.
when my youngest son was a baby, he would not take a nap. So I'd have to drive him around to take a nap. And I would
Mhm.
sing my little heart out. And that was one of the cassettes that I would sing to. And
That's awesome.
Oh,
it's so true. And the hero lies in you, right? But you
Yep.
are a hero. You're our hero. And the fact that you're even here to tell about it is, to me, just a blessing. And we're so blessed that we get to hear your story. And even though it may be hard to hear sometimes, or people may just kind of in disbelief, but it's the truth. And what you had to endure, and the things that you had to do with the word "I don't believe you" in your whole life is, it's unfathomable, if that's even a word. I just made
It
that
is a
up.
word. It is a word.
It's unreal, and we've all been there, right? When we can't tell, because I grew up in this. I was born in '66, so I grew up mainly in the '70s, and you just didn't tell.
Right.
When
Yeah.
I was being abused, I didn't tell.
Yep.
They're to death to tell.
Right.
You had the courage to tell, even though they didn't listen.
Yep.
But Jesus heard every one of those prayers. And look
Yes,
at
he
you now.
did.
You are encouraging people with love and not hate. When you, in my mind, would have every right to be a person that would have anger. But you're still going, no, that's not the Jesus.
It isn't the Jesus.
Exactly.
And that's beautiful. And thank you, Singing Mama, for making me.
You're
She does to me too. Man,
welcome.
her voice is it's just effortless beauty. It's just,
Oh my
I know there's
God.
effort there, but it just feels like this calming wave just comes washing over you.
Thank you.
And everything's gonna be all right.
Yes.
Every little
Okay,
thing
so Auntie B, it's your turn.
gonna be alright. You know the song.
You can do it. You can do it.
She's like, let me bring my microphone closer.
Make my eyes leak, please.
All right. I'll just do one of mine.
Yes, please.
So, you ready?
I'm ready for you.
Okay, so you're imagining yourself in front of a mirror. Okay?
Okay.
You're looking at yourself, and this is your reflection singing to you.
Okay.
Okay? Got it?
Here goes. I better get my
All
It
right, here we
comes.
go.
Okay.
I am comfort. I am peace. I am all that you want me to be. I am honest and the cold hard truth. I am you and you are me. So don't worry, everything will be okay. We all have hard times that we wish would go away. Right now I know you are crying, but I know that you're still trying. You'll get through it, and it will all be worth it someday. I am intelligent, and I am of humble beginnings. In the mirror, it is I you see. I am beautiful and wait, I mixed it up. And I am beautiful. I am you, and you are me. So don't worry, everything will be okay. We all have hard times that we wish would go away. Right now, I know you are crying, but I know that you're still trying. You'll get through it, and it will all be worth it someday. When you look into my eyes, and you look, but you don't see all of this specialness that makes you me. Please don't walk away from here. You have to look even deeper in the mirror. So don't worry, everything will be okay. We all have hard times that we wish would go away. Right now, I know you are crying, but I know that you're still trying. You'll get through it. I know that you'll pull through it. You'll get through it, and it will all be worth it someday.
It's a beautiful song.
I have goosies. Beautiful.
She is
I can
beautiful.
hear you ladies sing all day.
You can too if you go to our
You could.
Smule page. Yeah. There's a thing you can download. It's called the Smule Downloader. And then you just put in the person's name and
downloader
download.
doesn't work on my phone no more.
But you can put it on your laptop.
It's true.
That's fine.
That's right. Okay.
I know it's crazy. Technology and
Give
stuff.
my email and I'll download it.
Yeah.
What a beautiful gift. Okay. And you talk about this a lot, how we all have different gifts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Music is what heals the soul. I truly, honestly believe that. This whole shut in without live music, I mean, my husband, he plays bass and guitar, whatever. But it's not the same when you don't have the whole, right? Although he's very good. My husband's very good. But when you're listening to music and you close your eyes, you can really feel it in your soul.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I think I miss the most is live music. I go see my grandkids and kids no matter what. I don't care. But the other part of the family I can't see because, you know, they might have preconditions or whatever.
Right.
But soul, that's a universal language. It's music.
Agreed.
Soulful duets.
Dun, dun, dun. You're the best.
You're the best. Sherry says, hold on real quick. Sherry says every time she watches us, she remind her of the movie Frozen.
Oh,
and
nice.
The two sisters. And she goes, are both of you that movie teach spiritual unconditional love? Yep. That movie does teach unconditional love.
My grandbaby.
No matter what.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sherry.
Very, very sweet. You would be the frigid one.
I'd be the frigid one?
You'd have to be. I'm always wearing the braids. That's got to be the other, the red
And you have the red hair.
I meant that nicely. Just saying.
And my hair is kind of gray now, so, you know, because I colored it gray. But it's kind of gray and red.
It fits.
It's not
so
going well.
What are their names?
What's that right there? The girls, the sisters. Elsa and Anna.
Anna.
Are you
right?
Elsa. Yeah. Elsa.
It would be so cool if my hand came through.
And my grandbabies have like life-size doll of Elsa.
Oh, very cool.
Wow. Hey, there's Dom.
You're late to
Dom,
the game,
Dom.
buddy.
Good
Hello.
morning, Dom.
We love him. He's our
Yeah,
favorite.
he's awesome.
Everybody's our
Sorry, we're
favorite.
on early because
Yeah,
I
he's
have to go to work.
That's true. You
I
do.
understand.
So let's get this prayed out and send you
I
on
love
your
you
way.
guys.
We
Can I
love
just
you.
say
We love you too.
first, thank you so much for all you both do every single day, no matter if you have a fever, no matter if you sniffles, you're still on here. And we just thank you, all of us that listen to you every day. We just thank you for what you do because you encourage people to love, not hate. And that is huge. And that is the Jesus. So thank you for all you do.
Is the
every
Jesus.
day. I love you. Both.
Tina,
So
we
We
love
love
you
you.
too.
We love you,
Thank
lady.
you. Okay, we're going to pray for Miss Tina for her to have a wonderful day at work today. We're also going to pray for blessings on your venue, your bar,
thank you. Mhm.
and we're going to come out and see you because that sounds
Yes.
amazing.
I would
So we also are going to pray for obviously the children, always the children,
Yes.
and the young
And the
adults that are trapped
today.
in it. Yep, the kids convoy, absolutely. We're going to pray for Tristan still. He's still in the hospital.
Yes.
My Chris is up there right now with him, spending some time. And we're going to pray for him and his mom. And then we're going to pray for everybody on the other side of the screen.
Pardon me. Yes, ma'am.
And right. And make sure that we have love in our heart. We're sending out just a bunch of love while Jami sings us out.
All the red bubbles or red bubbles? Nope.
No bubbles.
Thank
you for being here. Hang on tight for after, okay?
Hold on for just a second, okay? Okay. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory
Goosies.
Bless
and
your blessed.
sprinkles on
All to you.
sprinkles.
Blessing you. Blessing you. Blessing. Thank you guys so much. This has been a wonderful time. Thank you, Tina.
Yes.
Lynn
Thank you,
Brown, for
Tina.
being here with us.
Anytime. Absolutely. Love you
All
guys.
right.
For sure.
We will see you all next time, which
Yes.
it may be later today. It may be tomorrow. We don't know
We
yet.
don't know.
You don't know. You
We'll
just
see you
never
soon, though.
know.
Yeah. See you guys.
And now, the reason we got out of bed this morning for music and the spoken giggles, Singing Mama and Auntie B are our very own soulful duets.